The Grizzlies trail by 12. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Barnes kicks to Randolph. And Green with the basket on the assist by Randolph. 14 points for Jeff Green.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Now, here is Foy. Defense right on him. Drops in the layup for two. Foy's got the lead up to 12 now for Denver.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
It's stolen by Arthur. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Feeds it to Foy. Three-pointer. Barnes grabs the miss.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Now the dish to Chalmers. To the left side wing. There's the screen. Just 4 to shoot. The drive by Allen. And that one's good. Allen's got 6.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy,
they can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Some changes for Memphis. Jermichael Green comes in for Matt Barnes. And it's Carter in for Allen. A different look for Denver. Here's Barton. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. Look at Memphis. Right now, they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference. And, of course, Denver, 6.5 games behind them.
And, guys, when you look at Memphis, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
you know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
All free throws good from Barton. The Grizzlies trail by 12. And Chalmers kicks to Green. From the left block, Randolph can't hit.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds. Just being one of them.
Here's Harris. Hits it from three-point range. Harris has got 9. 1:19 left here in the third quarter. Chalmers against Harris. Outside, Green. Expanding his range. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Nuggets sit statistically in the NBA right now. 7th in second chance point, 8th in rebounding. And they're in the top half of the league distributing the basketball as well. Not too shabby, room for improvement, but acceptable.
And looking again at those second chance points, they might not be the best in that area, but it is still, I think, to their advantage in terms of the outcome of some games.
Marc Gasol is checked in for Memphis. Lee comes in for Mario Chalmers. Barton dishes to Hickson. Top of the key. No luck. Some solid defense from Randolph. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Green kicks to Lee. Randolph a screen. Lee outside. Offline with his 3. Nuggets have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. There's Gallinari with the 3. Another 3 for Denver.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Harris against Lee. Dishes to Gasol. The Grizzlies with another miss. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Denver on top as welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Grizzlies trail by 17. So on the floor for Denver. Filling out the wings, it's Foy and Gallinari. Then it's Jameer Nelson. Then it's Arthur. Gasol takes a big high bounce and goes in. Gasol's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Grizzlies. Denver's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Here's Barnes. Allen passes to Lee. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Barnes dishes to Gasol. 17-foot shot on the way. And the jumper is on the mark.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage. It's almost unfair.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Nelson against Barnes. Nelson kicks to Foy. Back to Nelson. 4 on the clock. And here's Gallinari outside. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Nobody near Barnes. Sinks the three-pointer.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Lee with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. They get it back. Back to Gasol. And the lead is down inside single digits. Gasol's got 6 here in this quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Nelson, the pass to Gallinari. But they recover it. Second chance shot. Nice shot by Arthur. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
During that break, Coach Dave Yeager had some words for his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. The Nuggets leading by 10. Harris outside. From outside, off the mark. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Good chance here for Barnes. And again, Memphis no good. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Harris outside. There's a good screen. Just 5 on the clock. And the pass to Nurkic. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Chalmers against Harris. Now, here's Chalmers. Not a lot of room. Knocked away. Here's Barton. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Out to Harris. Shot clock at 6. And it's Miller in the corner. Sinks the triple. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, and something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Shooting for Memphis, Kenneth Fareed. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Fareed. Both free throws good from Fareed.
You know, Kenneth Fareed was named to the NBA All-Rookie First Team 4 years ago. Took the league by storm with his energy and hustle. Looked like the sky was the limit for him, but every year since then, his numbers have looked very similar.
Now, here is Nelson on the wing, Harris. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Nelson. Fires for 3. The rebound by Gasol. Getting back to Fareed, the numbers through last season tell a very interesting story. His field goal percentage has gone down every year, while his free throw percentage has gone up every year.
Yeah, his rebounds, assists, steals, block numbers have all stayed relatively flat. You know, he's making a positive contribution, but maybe not at the level of that contract extension he signed back in 14.
Nelson, the pass to Jokic. Harris outside. Shoots it. And again, Denver no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
1:06 left in the fourth quarter.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Nuggets.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Fareed. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference. A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Now Harris, 6 on the shot clock. Back to Gallinari. This one for 3. Shot is off. Memphis with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter, and he gets it to go. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. On the wing, Harris, defended by Allen. Harris with it. Puts up a 3. Can't hit. So we see Denver get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kenneth Fareed.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys.